here at TCEA with one of our favorite vendors, MobileMind. I got Kanon here with me. We're going to talk a little bit about MobileMind. Twotrees uses MobileMind internally for our professional development, tracking, training, and you guys do it for schools. It's really what you're geared for, is a lot of schools. So tell us a little bit about MobileMind, kind of what it is, how it works for schools.
Yeah, for sure. So MobileMind was created to streamline professional development so that all the PD you have, whether it's in-person, events that you're doing, or asynchronous learning, onboarding new teachers middle of the year, which we're seeing more and more at this time, just to put that in one platform. And the goal is to make it easy for teachers to learn what they want when they want, but also kind of alleviate that load on people of creating digital content.
Yeah, and so I really like what you talked about, because a lot of schools are getting new teachers mid-year. Maybe they get some temporary staff,
Yes.
some temporary teaching certificates. You can bring them on board and have your first year content loaded up from meetings you've done or training sessions.
Exactly.
Put that on your MobileMind, and then you can assign it to a new teacher. They have a list of things they need to go through, so it tracks all that. So.
Yeah, so actually that's a great example, like mid-year onboarding for new teachers. So if we go in here, I was alt certified to become an educator, and I think that when we have an alternative certification like that, there's maybe some things that we could benefit from.
Yeah.
That's a great example of things that you might want to have in here. So you can have a welcome video from your superintendent. We're going to have like our kickoff. They would have missed all this because they weren't there in August.
Yes.
But then also things like classroom management, classroom engagement. You can
great.
have differentiated learning paths for, I'm new to the profession and I'm new to the district. They have very different needs.
Oh, right. And even I think you probably even for like temporary. Somebody's going to be there for a few weeks.
Yeah, your substitute teachers, like
yeah.
you want them to understand the protocols as well. One of the good things too is on our dashboard, it's going to have some quick links, like who do I contact in the district if I need something?
Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah.
That's excellent. So yeah, a good reference for everything a teacher would need.
Exactly.
To run this deal.
And then when you think of all the digital tools that a school district uses, a lot of times there's tools that if you come on mid-year, you're not going to get the training for that tool. So inside our learning itself, we have over 800 micro courses, and a lot of them are from our partners of content like Canva, things that you're using in the classroom. We want those digital tools to be used with fidelity.
Yeah, so you have one from like Promethean.
Promethean we have in here, yes, we sure do.
So if you guys new teacher, they don't know how to run their Promethean board, or maybe they kind of a little bit do. Yeah, you get them right onto it. Put them through some training, get them started.
Yeah,
quickly.
exactly. So that they're not just using it as a glorified whiteboard. We want them to know all the bells and whistles that those panels can do.
Now, another thing, they can create their own curriculum, correct?
They sure can.
So that's with the if you have a class or a like a in-session training, I think they call it.
So you can even do an in-person session that you record and then upload it to our system, and we have an AI genie that will create a micro course around that.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
great.
you have your own content that you've created. It's going to create the quiz for you, the questions.
Yeah.
And then we have what's called guided learning. The thought process there is that we know that teachers learn better when it's hand-on, just like a student would. And so it walks them out into the web to do real hands-on experiences and then submit their work.
Great. And so the other thing it does, it tracks, so this administration can see who's been trained, what course they're on. You can assign courses to people or curriculum paths, and then as for administration, they can see what's going on in their training.
Yeah,
correct?
exactly. So what's great is that the teachers themselves or the learners are going to have a digital backpack where they can track their own learning right here. But then on the other end, on the back end, HQ, is where the administrators are going to have a lot more robust reporting to be able to see who's in compliance or who needs more support and who has completed trainings.
Great. And now the other thing I was excited about, I just learned about, is the free for smaller schools to get started with.
Yeah, so we have what we've rolled out as a starter plan, and that basically is going to give access for school districts that have less than 500 learners so that can be teachers, paraprofessionals, but they're able to have a limited version that still has a lot, unlimited course creation, access to the ready-made content, and it's a great way to get in and experience the platform.
Yeah, so they can get started with that, get their training organized.
Cost.
Yeah, and what you found is most people, they get into it, they like it so much, they end up going, oh yeah, we want to buy this.
Yeah,
that's the whole goal. So.
That is the goal, but definitely they can have access to the free platform and then add on the pieces that maybe aren't free without having to pay for the full platform.
Okay, yeah. So they just you can kind of build it as you need it.
Exactly.
To fit your
and pay for what you use, not for
what you use.
a whole platform.
Like that's good. Well, good.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions about MobileMind, be sure to hit up any of your Twotrees reps. We use it internally. We're very familiar with it. We'll get you hooked up with a demo. So thanks, Kanon, for your time.
Thanks, James. I appreciate it.